Hello everybody! Alright, so today's video we're going to be looking at this thing! It's a drumstick for Taiko no Tatsujin Switch. Because Taiko no Tatsujin Switch has motion controls and apparently this thing helps. And you know this thing isn't officially licensed by Nintendo or whatever company because it says N-Switch instead of Nintendo Switch. Also, there's something wrong with this image. I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds to figure out what's wrong. The colors, they don't seem very correct. Yeah. Alright, so let's just get to cracking this thing open. I got this thing for like 10 Sing dollars, which is like 6 USD. It's real cheap. Man, these things, they look like bowling pins. Alright, nothing else in the box, and that's it. Alright, let's put on the Joy-Cons and see how that goes. Alright, and we've got our motion drumstick things. Let's go see if it's better than regular motion controls. Okay, hey everyone, I'm in genuine pain. This is the 4th time I'm recording this. Okay. I tried these drumsticks. They're not terrible actually. They're alright. Well, how do I put it? There's limitations when it comes to motion controls. Which is, well, I'll demonstrate real quick. The first impressions of the drumsticks, well, it does fit in your hand pretty well. And also we go with Katsu-chan. Don-chan's a hole, we don't go there. It fit in your hands pretty well, and like, despite the fact that the plastic is really light, it does help a bit in adding weight, especially in the front, so it does make it easier to do the dons. Except the problem is, well, if you're someone like me who doesn't have much drum experience and doesn't have good form on the Taiko no Tatsujin cabinet, well... Where's the car zone? The actuation is really inconsistent. But the thing is, this is the case for normal motion controls as well. And this makes it slightly a bit more accurate. I let Zetchi try these drumsticks and he liked them because he could actuate it properly, and that's because he has proper form from playing Taiko no Tatsujin for so many years. And I imagine that actual drummers would probably find this easier to actuate in general. But well, from this, not really. I think there is like an improvement. So let's just try a song and I'll show you guys like a difference in score. The thing is that in general, motion controls need you to more like thrust your hand with a lot of force in like a certain direction than, well, just flick your hand in the direction you're supposed to go in. Which you can do with an actual drum, but you can't do that on motion controls. You have to like thrust your hand in that direction. I think these drumsticks help in that it does help with that weight. And the shape makes it easier to go in whatever direction, but oh my god. Ooh! And I'm still nowhere close to clearing. Wow, love motion controls. Okay, I mean this is good, I think, all things considered. Alright, let's try with regular motion controls without the drumsticks and see how it compares in score. I mean, without the drumsticks, it's a lot harder to tell which direction you should be hitting. I mean, it just doesn't have that same feel, you know? Oh my god. I'm hitting car! And sometimes it just actuates really early. I don't really know what's up with the motion controls. Alright, that's like a worse score. Not as good performance. And yeah, that's my general experience with these drumsticks. Like, it does help a little bit, but not that much, especially with someone who's inexperienced like I am. Okay, I mean, I can see some people liking this thing. It is an upgrade. Like, I know there's people out there who like playing motion controls on this thing. I imagine the drummers will probably like the motion controls more. Like default motion controls, even without these drumsticks. Like, I saw RT Games playing Taiko no Tatsujin, and he preferred playing with motion controls. I guess that makes sense. And if you're a person like him, getting these would be an upgrade. But for the most part, I still have no idea who this product is meant for. Like, if you're a beginner player who has no experience with drums or Taiko no Tatsujin, you'll find you using these pretty hard, and motion controls in general. But then, like, if you do have experience with Taiko no Tatsujin, you'd be someone who is really good at the game, and, well, you wouldn't be using motion controls to play the game in the first place. So who exactly was this made for? So I guess I don't really get it. For $10, this is still a worth it buy in my opinion. Like, I guess, yeah, it's cheap if you are into Taiko no Tatsujin and want to try really cursed ways to play the game. This would be it for you. But I don't imagine it will be something that people would buy and regularly use. Please just buy a drum. Buy the Hori drum. Don't buy the knockoff one. The knockoff one will give you the feel of the drumming, but it's just not as good as the Hori one in terms of the feel and the whole experience. Just buy the Hori drum. I mean, save your money, please. It's way more fun to play with actual drum. And of course, there's always all the limitations that, well, using motion control has. Because, you know, you're not hitting anything, and that's not... It's a really tiring feeling. Although when Zeshi tried these drumsticks, he could play up to 9 stars. I think he was like barely clearing them. So, not terrible, not great. Really strange market area, don't really know what this is for. But if you want it, go for it. It has my seal of approval. And that's about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.